This REWEEKLY vlog is brought to you by Victorious and her fan art of Dodger and I. Oh, isn't that cute? We're REWEEKLY vlog! Hey Jay, I'm AJ, and today Jay, on the eve of our 10 millionth view, I want to reach way back into the annals of time and the bowels of history to discuss the origin stories of RE. I also want a trophy for saying annals and bowels in the same sentence, without a scatological punchline. Random Encounters has a lot of the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory story kind of behind it. We're a lot like Charlie, who follows his heart and finds a golden ticket, as opposed to being like Willy Wonka and hiring a bunch of singing hobgoblins to do all our work for us. That's our 20 millionth view goal. The Random Encounters origin story doesn't actually begin with me, or Peter, or Miss Bird, or the Beard, or Dodger, or Sweeping Man, or Eisenstein, or Captain Falconfly, or the Giant Crazy Snake. It actually begins with our friend Nate. Nate and I actually grew up together, and in the days before YouTube, we actually made a lot of video game parodies. One day in 2010, Nate is online, and he happens to find out that Sega is hosting a Show Your Love for Sonic the Hedgehog video contest. Nate and I were actually roommates at the time, so when he saw the prize, a trip for two to go to Sega Japan to meet Sonic Team, he asked if I was interested in doing it with him. So we, the recent college grads who hadn't actually been playing Sonic the Hedgehog in years, decided to make a Sonic the Hedgehog musical called Needle Mouse. The video did really well right out of the gate. Thanks to Sega's promotion, we were getting more views on this one single video than we had gotten in our entire lives. But that's where things went awry. Sega's voting system began getting hacked. And we're not talking about like the 10 or 20 views kind of hacked. We're talking about like the 5,000 views in a day kind of hacked. I woke up one morning to a very unhappy Nate who informed me that we were doomed, because we'd gone from the very top of the list all the way to the second to bottom of the list overnight. Now here's the inspirational takeaway part of all of this. I looked at those numbers and then I said to Nate, it doesn't matter. Because if we're meant to win this contest, then no amount of cheating is gonna stop us. Now, I don't want to brag, but 3 days later, Sega took down the whole voting system based on voting irregularities. So like in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, a couple of kids stuck to their guns, beat the odds, and were picked to go visit and eventually work with the place of their dreams. And if you didn't know the story of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and I just ruined it for you, sorry. Spoilers! Nate ended up moving away after that video, but I was ready to take what we'd done and roll with it further. And one other person who had worked on Needle Mouse was so impressed with the way the internet reacted to it that he actually agreed to start a web series with me making other video games into musical numbers. And that magnificently bearded fellow is our favorite fisherman, Peter! Leave a comment down below if you have a question about RE, a correction to make, or know where I can hire some singing hobgoblins to edit these vlogs for me. Never mind, I got Peter. As always, you can buy a cool RE t-shirt at randomencounters.spreadshirt.com or sponsor a vlog by submitting fan art to remusicals@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. Share an RE video on Facebook today. Until next time, guys, AJ, Beard salute! Woo!